Hi everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another installment of The Holidays Are Coming. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these ultra buttery, rich and delicious, melt in your mouth Viennese melt-away cookies. These are the ultimate butter cookie. They're very, very European, old style butter cookie. They remind me a lot of the Danish butter cookies from when I was a kid. Not the ones you get today, which are tough and tasteless and full of things I don't even want to think about. These butter cookies are incredibly delicious. They have 6 ingredients and you're gonna love them. Let's go see how these all come together. We're going to be making Viennese melt-aways. These are like a very delicate butter cookie. If you're familiar with European butter cookies, they're very light. They're very melt in your mouth fantastic. So what goes into these? I have a pound of butter. You can cut this recipe in half. Also, it's very easy to half. A pound of softened unsalted butter, a cup and a half of powdered sugar, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and a teaspoon of salt. That's all that goes in here, 6 ingredients. It's super beautiful and it's gonna be really easy to make. These bake up in no time. They're lightly brown, they're crisp, they're buttery, and they're wonderful. But for right now, I'm gonna go grab the Bosch and bring it over and we'll get to mixing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and beat our butter and our powdered sugar together. I have all 4 sticks of butter. Now this is unsalted butter. I like the Cabot brand. Also at Christmas time, I will often buy European style butter to make my cookies with because you do get a superior product in the end. I love either the Plugaria butter or the Danish style butter or the Kerrygold butter, but only use unsalted when making this type of cookie because we've added salt back into it, and I think using the unsalted butter does give you a superior product in the end. Okay, I'm just gonna put my lid on here because I don't want that powdered sugar to plume up, and we're gonna just go ahead and beat this for 5 to 7 minutes until it's very, very pale yellow and very, very fluffy. We have let this go for about 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna take this color off so you can see it better. You see how it's a totally different color now? It's not that brilliant yellow anymore. It's very pale yellow, and that's exactly how you want it.
It looks like frosting.
It does. Now you want to add your salt, your vanilla, and your cornstarch goes in here as well. So add your salt, your vanilla, and your cornstarch, and then we're gonna mix this just to combine it. Now we're gonna add half the flour, and this time we'll put the lid on it. And we're gonna mix that just to combine. And then we're gonna add the remaining flour and do the same. And that's it. You don't wanna overmix this or you'll end up with a very tough cookie. For those of you who will ask, I'm using a Bosch Universal Plus mixer, and I have cookie paddles attached as well as the bowl scraper. So I'm just gonna get this out of the bowl and we will scrape everything and then we'll be right back. I have loaded my cookie dough, which is very soft and buttery, into a piping bag with a 1M tip, which is a large star tip. This is typically used for frosting cupcakes. So basically what you want to do is you want to make little swirly rosettes, applying even pressure, and then giving it around and around, and then just snap it off at the end there. You can make these as large or as small as you like. These are not going to spread that much, but if you want them to have a really nice pronounced rosette shape, then I do suggest you stick these in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes before you stick them in the oven. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're going to bake these for 15 minutes or until the bottoms of your cookie around the edges turn a very lovely light brown color. And there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and pop this in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. I'll be back when these come out and I'll show you what they look like. This sheet of cookies just came out of the oven, and what you want to do is allow these cookies to remain on the baking sheet for 5 minutes before you remove them to a cooling rack to cool completely. Now you can see that they're not as, swirly looking as they were when we piped them out, and they have spread just a little bit, but not too much. In the end, you're going to love these, and I'm going to bring you back when these are all cooled. I have one last tray in the oven, and we're going to come back and we're going to have Rick taste them, and I'm going to show you what they look like, and I'm going to give you a final report. There you have it, Viennese meltaways. These things are, what Molly said, dangerous. They are dangerous. They're so wonderful. They melt in your mouth. They have this wonderful light crispness about them, but when you bite into them, they crumble in your mouth and they melt, and they're just amazing. And they remind me, as I said in the open, they remind me a lot of the Danish butter cookies that you used to be able to buy when I was a kid. Like, you'd go to the bakery and you'd get these wonderful, delicious cookies, but today everything's full of interesting things, and homemade is always best. And I'm not knocking store-bought things, because I know that sometimes store-bought is what's at your fingertips, and it's great, but
these will knock your socks off though.
These are amazing, flat out, and they're really easy to make, and they go through the piping bag really quick, and I just know you're gonna love them. So
make excellent gifts too.
They would make an excellent holiday gift for friends, neighbors, family. Take them to church. Everyone's going to really enjoy these butter cookies. Now, I have gone ahead and I sprinkled some of them with some coarse sugar, and you can run the gamut. You could put coarse sugar. I have some pearl sugar that would be lovely on these. You could drizzle them or dip them in chocolate. You could dip the bottoms only in chocolate. You could dip half the cookie in chocolate. You could drizzle them just with a little light drizzle of dark or light or white or milk, chocolate, your choice. I think that that would be a lovely accompaniment to these. And then, of course, you can always put colorful sprinkles on them before you bake them, and those are going to make them look really festive and beautiful. So I know that we've already tried them, but do you want to try this on camera?
If I have to.
Okay, go ahead. You want to pick one all for yourself?
I'll make some more for you.
And make some more for me. Okay. I know we'll have to make another batch of these before Christmas comes. But, yeah, so that's how you make Viennese meltaways, and I know that you're going to really enjoy these. I want to thank you for stopping by today so I could share with you this recipe. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, be sure and go down and hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so that you will get an automatic notification every time I upload a video, and you will remain subscribed to the channel. I know that there are some people who are having an interesting difficulty, who are getting unsubscribed to the channel randomly without their own purpose, and they're not hitting the unsubscribe button. They're just getting unsubscribed for some unknown reason. They're calling it the unsub bug. So make sure you hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope you give these Viennese meltaways a try, and I hope you love them. And until next time, happy holidays!